Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to another episode of Monster Parts in 2024. Today we are at lovely London Gatwick Airport doing a short flight over to Edinburgh, trying out the new Orion rudder pedals that we have in store. Flight time is just over 1 hour 5 minutes for our departure. Those of you wondering about the new rudder pedals, unfortunately you can't really see them very well, which is a bit of a shame, but you can see them in action. And obviously check out the video that we've already launched. Evening, Leonardo, how are you doing? Excuse me guys, my voice is a bit croaky today. And so I think pretty much we're ready for boarding, to be fair. Ooh, it's noisy. So it's good. All passengers are on board, though you can't see any passengers on board, but they are all now on board. We have stairs in place today rather than anything else. Oh, we're not quite there yet, 170 passengers. Since the latest GSX update, there seems to be a bit of an issue with walking passengers. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's see what's going on. What we'll do is we'll get the APU started, and then we'll get our pushback clearance, and we'll get pretty much straight out.
Governed by a set of regulations called the Air Navigation Code. So we need to let you know that it's illegal to be drunk, smoke, or if you've brought any alcohol with you.
So let's take you through the operational flight plan briefly for today's flights, and we're going to discuss that there. So within the 321 again, costing at 6. We've got a really high flight level actually, 380, which is quite pretty high for the UK. We're expecting runway 26 left for departure, Lamborn 6 Mike Sid. And expecting runway 24 input 1 Echo arrival. Got just short of 5.4 tons of fuel.
Now ready for push start.
Weather here today at Gatwick, 163 knots. It's pretty good to be fair. QNH is 1004, which we'll just set now.
Thank you. We approve for push and start. We'll be facing west.
Wind 210 at 9.
Contact Gatwick Director.
There's some rain
18618.
in the vicinity as well.
Gatwick ground easy 8247 ready taxi.
Last full time. Who was that, sorry?
That was easy 8247.
If I'm honest, I haven't done any flights in the last couple of days, so we'll find out and see how we get on. Hey Leonardo, how are we doing, mate? Yeah, the new pedals are pretty good. I've not. This is the first flight I'll actually have done in, to be fair, but pretty good so far.
8247 just to confirm it's Papa and Alpha November is 2 taxiways.
Papa and Alpha November.
So we're all ready to go. The APU is available. Solar power off, disconnected. So then, let's speak to ATC. We'll get our clearance. Then we'll get ourselves pushed back from stand. Good afternoon. Channel 97 Juliet, stand 561. Airbus A321. Information told to requesting IR flight to Edinburgh.
Channel 97 Juliet. Hello, was it stand 561, sorry?
Hey firm, Channel 97 Juliet.
Channel 97 Juliet. Roger, cleared Edinburgh, Lamborn 6, correction, Lamborn 6 Mike departure, squawk 6001.
Good to Edinburgh on the Lamborn 6 Mike departure, squawking 6001, QNH 1004, Channel 97 Juliet.
Channel 97 Juliet, correct.
6001. I always like to pop the QNH in there as well, just in case it's not correct. We plan to after takeoff and randomly starts lagging and crashes. Oh, fair enough. There's not been any updates to Flight Sim to my knowledge though. How much were they? Oh, you don't want to know that patch.
247,
yeah,
slightly turning left instead of right.
I think it worked out about. I think the time you've paid for the ship is about
Papa was the
400
first
roughly.
The clearance is via Papa and then
But my other rudder pedal was sold literally within 6 hours. which
Oh,
is
sorry, the scenery apparently
pretty mental.
has
So,
the
anyway,
exact wrong then.
cockpit
My
prep, Gibbons, and covers removed, fuel
But
quantity
you're on November now, you can
5,000.
take November all the way down and then left
5,000,
onto
let's
Alpha
turn him down a
then.
minute, it's a bit noisy, isn't
November
it?
all the way down, and then Alpha.
5,360 kilograms, and that is
No problem,
balanced-ish.
it's not quite all the way down, that'll be the second to last left before the runway.
Seatbelt on,
Right,
ideas set to nav.
AGT, correction, 88247, you can contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
Barrett 1004.
26825, have a great day, 8242.
So, before start, parking brake is not set, it is now. Taking speeds and thrusts, 137, 141, 144, thrust 58. Windows closed, beacon can come on.
Red nose 611, ready for taxi.
Red 611, taxi to Alpha, correction, Alpha 3 by Juliet, November and Alpha November.
Shown for holding Alpha 3 via Juliet, November, Alpha November, red nose.
Yeah, we get our push clearance, then we'll get going.
Gatwick Edinburgh.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive to be fair. Yeah, I've always said that I would eventually get some decent vehicles. Oh, nice one. That'll be good.
Easy 22 Victor, Gatwick ground, good afternoon. What's the aircraft type and stand number again, sorry?
Just make sure this door's shut. Oh, we have got passengers again now. Oh, lovely. We've only got 100 passengers today, I think 106, so not many. Hey buddy, how we doing?
Easy 22 Victor, just report your aircraft type and stand number, please.
So we get our push clearance in a second and then get going.
Easy 22 Victor, thank you. Cleared to the Slovenia by info 1 Mike departure, squawk 0255.
So I'll just get the next frequency tuned as well.
Easy Victor, correct, QNH 1004.
Gatwick branch at X97 Juliet. Ready for a push to start.
Red nose 611, contact Gatwick. Excuse me, contact Gatwick Director 126.825. Goodbye.
We go on approach on 126.825, red nose 611.
What chair is it, Leonardo, mate?
Aircraft calling for push and start, call sign only.
Channel X97 Juliet.
Channel 97 Juliet, stand 561, push and start approved, base south.
Push up, facing to the south, Channel X97 Juliet. Brakes released, off we go.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon. Speedbird from Papa Delta, which was stand 38. Douglas TR with Echo on board, requesting upper clearance to Frankfurt.
Start sequence 1 and 2 starting number 1.
Expect 5350, QNH 10.
Speedbird 21 Papa Delta, good afternoon, Gatwick ground, cleared Frankfurt from info 1 Mike departure, squawk 6005.
Seat B, yes, on your left.
Cheers for the follow.
Speedbird 1 Papa Delta, we're cleared to Frankfurt from info 1 Mike departure, squawking 6005.
Hello there, welcome.
Speedbird 21 Papa Delta, correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for flying with Jet2.com and Jet2.com.
KT ground, good afternoon, easy 8649, requesting alpha clear to Düsseldorf.
Tablet, other electronic devices are in flight mode and fully switched off.
Easy 8649 at Gatwick ground, hello, what was the aircraft type and stand number again, sorry?
Throwing the takeoff.
A320 Neo stand 5555.
Use your devices again as long as they stay in flight.
88649, roger, cleared 2 double
You can always get it on
info
game
1 Mike
pass, buddy.
departure, squawk 6020, Gatwick QNH 1004.
Engine 1's available, starting 2.
The aircraft.
Can you repeat the squawk?
Hey, 6020.
For your safety, please follow instructions. Please now make sure that
Clear to Düsseldorf, meet 1 Foxtrot X departure, squawk 6020, KNH
Ladies and
100.
gentlemen, we'd just like to tell you about our friendly on-board together policy.
88649, correct?
Protect you and our cabin crew from any other unfortunate antisocial behaviour. That way we can make your engine cabin great flight. As a part of this, please remember that you can
I personally
drink
prefer it
alcohol
from
that is
store,
served
to be
by our
fair.
cabin crew. If you have brought out not to drink this on board. We want all our customers to enjoy being on board together. Thank you for listening.
Brake set, clear to disconnect. Engine 2 is available.
Jet 37 X-ray standby 1.
For our Airbus A321 layover, it's very important, so please remove any headphones and listen carefully.
In the seat package in front of you, you'll find a safety instruction card.
Which has all sorts of safety information.
Jet 37 X-ray stand 109
Jaws, follow.
position.
Pull down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Rudder. Pull left. Full right. Neutral.
This plane has 10 emergency exits. These are clearly
Jet 37 X-ray, apologies, meant east, but west is fine either way, sorry.
After start, engine and wing anti-ice not required. Income status checked. Pitch string 0.9 up. Rudder trim is neutral.
If you need to leave the plane quickly, take off your shoes or anything that may damage the slide.
There's the pin.
Leave all luggage behind and go to your nearest usable.
As soon as you see it, pull down to start the flow of oxygen. Breathe normally as you put it over your mouth and nose.
So, bear with me 2 seconds. Just getting up the charts for Gatwick.
Before helping anyone else. The bygone mask may not inflate, but rest assured, oxygen will still be flowing.
A life jacket can be found in a protected bag under your seat. When told by us,
Someone's transmitting for some reason.
Remove it and pull it over your head.
Gatwick Grand Channel 970, ready for taxi.
Fasten at the front of your
Channel 97 Juliet, taxi to Alpha 3 by Lima Papa and Alpha November.
Once we're outside the plane,
Alpha 3, Lima Papa, Alpha November, Channel 970.
on this red cover.
China Eastern 202, what's your aircraft type, please?
Base released, taxi lights.
help you attract attention.
It's time to fasten your seatbelt. Safely.
And what is your aircraft, please?
Your seatbelt together until they click. Then pull the strap will adjust.
Brake check.
So it's tightly
Pressure
lowered
0.
at the waist. To release
Negative, what's your aircraft type?
So you're ready to take off. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, with your tray table and cup holder folded around, your arm rests down, and your window blinds folded open.
Eastern 202, Roger.
No, I haven't heard of that
Train
one,
1
to be
Mike
fair. I'll have to have a
departure
look.
7276.
I'll have to have a look there. And yeah, I agree. The finishes about you have to be pretty invested, especially to this sort of extent of things. I'd certainly recommend getting it at Microsoft Store. I know some people have it through Steam and things, but I've always had it through Store.
Eastern 202, negative 7276. Eastern 202,
Side's
correct.
clear. Left side is hopefully clear. So left here onto Lima, first right onto Papa, all the way down to Alpha November. Pretty usual standard routing really for here. So.
Gatwick ground AG 74 Echo Victor stand 107 ready for push and start.
EC74 Echo Victor, hold position 1 to taxi.
Hold position 74 Echo Victor.
Be approximately 2 minutes, please.
It's probably us holding them up. I'd imagine it's this EasyJet that's in front of us, so.
Jet 37 X-ray, give way to a Jet 2 A321 passing left to right on Papa, taxi to Alpha 3 by Papa and Alpha November.
Project is in way to Jet 2 A321 and then continue to holding point Alpha 2 via Alpha.
Oh well, these brakes feel a hell of a lot better. I feel a lot more in control than my previous pedals, I must admit.
Sorry, just to amend that, it's give way to the aircraft and then taxi to Alpha 2, sorry, via Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Want to give away to the aircraft and you taxi to Alpha 2 via Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, there's the other aircraft, that's the
EC74
taxi
Echo Victor, give way to the
checklist.
Chewy 73, correction, A320, that's just going to pass behind you, left to right, and pushing start approved, facing east.
Thanks, sir. Flight control. Check flap setting config 1 plus F radio operator wind shear system on and auto. Engine motor look to norm. Eco memo take off level.
74 Echo Victor, thank you.
Cheers for the follow.
Chenix 97 Juliet, contact Gatwick Director 126.825, good day.
Order Director 12685, have a good evening. Chenix 97 Juliet, bye.
Charlie 5834, request I-5 275, runway 461.
So we'll just...
Turn 101, turn left, heading 280 degrees. When established, localizer, runway 26 left, descend with the glide path.
Fly there.
280 degrees, once established, clear descent on the glide path, 26 left. And
Lovely, thank
190. Minor 461, 30 miles from touchdown, descend to altitude 4,000 feet,
next left.
QNH 1004, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, 4,000 feet and QNH 1004, runway 461, thank you.
Director, good afternoon. Chenix 97 Juliet, just on to Alpha November.
Chenix 97 Juliet, Gatwick Director, hello, taxi to the point Alpha 1.
Hold up, 1 Chenix 97 Juliet. There we go. So then, packs off. Should be long before we depart, really. TCAS T8RA packs 1 or 2 bit off. So, I don't tend to plan multiplayer, buddy. Only VATSIM. If it was dual cockpit, then I would, but until that's the future, I don't think that would be. Oh, hello. Where am I going? So Alpha 1, I'm pretty sure, is the line that's here. Here's an aircraft actually on the runway, to be fair. So that's Alpha 3.
Chenix 907 Juliet, surface wind 160 degrees at 6 knots, via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Alpha 1, 26 left, Chenix 97 Juliet. So, line the checklist, take off runway confirm.
1901, fully established RLS 26 left.
26 left.
1901,
Config 1 protect
TCAS
TCAS
DME, the wind
T8RA packs 1 or 2 both on.
160 until 4 and up 190. Ryanair 461, right turn, heading 280 degrees.
Right heading 280, runway 461.
Director, Director, good afternoon. Contact 321 Jet2 looking to holding Alpha 2 via Sierra 5.
Contact 37 X-ray, Gatwick Director, taxi to the point Alpha 1.
Roger, thank you. On hold Alpha.
So it's just 50%. Take off. Man, flex 58 SRS runway auto split.
Ryanair 461, 20 miles from touchdown.
461.
100 knots. P1. Rarity.
Ryanair 461, descend altitude 3,000 feet. When established, localizer runway 26 left, descend with the glide path.
3,000 feet, when established, descend by the glide, runway 461.
Director version 420, level, flight level 9,000, inbound Holly.
Version 420, Gatwick Director, hello, stand by. Chenix 907 Juliet, contact London Control, 134 decimal 125.
London 134 125, Chenix 97 Juliet, bye.
You're not 19001, wind 160 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26
AP1.
left, clear for land. Clear land 26 left, and up 190. Version 420, Gatwick Director, landing runway 26 left with no delay, fly heading 045, descend flight level 80.
Fly heading 045, descend to flight level 80.
Zero speed check, 0.
Great Airport speed London 131.1. Report speed to London 131.1.
London Channel 97 Juliet passing 3,300.
James 97 Juliet, contact London 134.125.
Apologies, 134,125. Channel 97 Juliet. I've got the wrong one.
German Air Force 1601, descent to level 1.
He did literally tell me that, I just read the wrong one. There we go.
Minor 461, speed 180 now. Speed 190 right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Austrian
girls,
901,
stay
turn right
seated
heading
until the
100.
seatbelt signs have been turned off.
Right,
and
100
please
for
buckle
Austrian
up when you're in your seat.
Tippet 9, correction, Tippet 2092, fly heading 100, climb flight level 180.
Smoking and vaping are not allowed in any part of the plane, including the toilets.
Our cabin crew are currently preparing our famously friendly
Hello, November 120, Echo, pass 3000, planning 1000.
to see what takes you fancy.
Okay, station, got vision 1, 2 Kilo Echo, London good day, thank you. Climb now, flight level 150.
Climb level 150 for 1 Kilo Echo.
London, German Air Force 1601, through flight level 189er for 160.
German Air Force 1601, London good show, hello, roger.
London Channel 97 Juliet, 4,000 feet.
Channel 97 Juliet, London good show, hello, thank you. Climb now, flight level 130.
Climbing 130, Channel 97 Juliet.
Red Nurse 611, report you're heading to London 129.430.
We go 129.430, Red Nose 611.
And report your heading, please.
And report our heading, thank you.
Head up, advice 12 Juliet, descend flight level 90.
Descent flight level 90, advice 12 Juliet.
Logan Air 48 Romeo Golf from a 27 clear for takeoff. The surface winds 170 degrees 6 knots.
Okay, from a 27 Logan, runway 27 Logan, alright, runway 27.
London South Control, Lufthansa 3 Hotel, have you with you at 270 knots? Lufthansa 3
Yeah,
Hotel,
yeah,
London
it's just a
Control,
case of
hello,
just keeping it central, really. Just a bit of practice.
Lufthansa 52, descend flight level 90. Sorry, Delta 52, descend flight level 90.
Delta 90, that's 52.
Austrian 901, report you're heading to London 129.430.
129.430 and report heading to London. Thank you.
Apologies, Logan, sorry, running off, station Logan 09727.
No, you still use the rudder on takeoff earlier. But,
in which case, just hold your position.
After about 20 to 30 knots, you won't have any nose steering control. It'll just be down to the rudder.
I'll have you request free speed.
Lufthansa 3 hotels, reduce speed 250 knots.
Reduce speed 250.
Delta 52, speed 250 knots.
250 knots, Delta 52.
Channel 97 Juliet, turn left, heading 345.
Left 345, Channel 97 Juliet.
Austrian 901.
Austrian 901, I was going to ask you, what was that frequency again?
Report you're heading to London, please, 129.430.
129.430.
Edelweiss 12 Juliet, contact Gatwick Director 126.825.
Gatwick Director 126.825, Edelweiss 12 Juliet, good afternoon.
Delta 52, report your speed to Heathrow Director 119.730.
119.730,
New England 8, nothing further, monitor Unicom.
Monitor Unicom, is the speed restriction lifted?
You weren't given any speed restrictions, there's no ATC speed restriction.
Correction, altitude restriction, we're at the
Yep, switch into Unicom so you can climb your own discretion.
Great, thank you very much. Over to you.
German Air Force 1601, nothing further, Monarchy, get a come.
Get a com, German Air Force 1601.
Clipper 2092, report you're heading to London, 129.430.
Report heading to 129.430, Super 2092.
Channel 97 Juliet, report you're heading to London, 129.430.
After London 129430, Channel 97 Juliet.
Station calling, checking in, standby. Flyer 7 Victor Romeo, turn right heading 160 degrees, climb flight level 150.
Turn right heading 160 degrees, climb flight level 150, fly 7 Victor Romeo.
Lufthansa 3 Hotel, descend flight level.
Heading 105.
Returning right at 105, red no 611.
London Center, 2092, heading 100.
Spirit 292, roger, break, runner 2588, climb flight level 250.
Front flight level 250, runner 2588.
Spirit 2092, not for you.
Channel 97 Juliet, 13,000 feet overhead London.
Channel 97 Juliet, resume navigation, direct to Potton, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, direct Potton, Channel 97 Juliet.
Spirit 9092, climb flight level 290.
Oops, Potton, there we go. Open climb a 190. How much is the setup? I'm not sure actually, if I'm completely honest.
Spirit 2092, climb flight
Probably a couple
level
of grand realistically.
290.
And the standard we use, it's so it's next level racing, flight seat pro, flight storm pro. We're going over to Edinburgh, buddy.
Austrian 901 report heading to
Short
Brussels,
little flight.
131.1.
Yes, you will lose your nose steering after about 20 to 30 knots.
Red 611 report
Somewhere
heading to
along
Brussels, 131.1.
Kilo 131.1, red no 611, thank you, have a good day.
Spirit 2092 report heading to Brussels, 131.1.
131.1,
Change through for uniform, 1 Unicron, 1 decimal 8.
One to 2.8. Channel 2 for uniform.
Iberia 713, descend flight level 130, level Hazel.
130, level Hazel, Iberia 713.
So I wonder if you've got your rudder and the nose wheel connected. So if you go down here and hit the pedal disconnect button, and that should potentially stop that.
Cushion Chinook 3915, 1 Unicron, 1 decimal 8.
1 Unicron, 1
So it looks like we will lose London shortly.
Chinook 908, contact London, 127.105.
Back to London 127105, Johnny Sons on
Iberia 713, contact London, 134.125.
London, Channel 97 Judah.
Easy 9 contact here, pilot.
Easy 9 Golf, Yankee, London Control, hello, roger, I'll call you further shortly. VMAX 60 X-ray Whiskey, speed 250 knots for that.
250 knots or less. Next F20S.
It's also 133, fly heading 064 and 150.
No.
Just stand by, with Malta 133, heading 160 degrees, descend flight level 150. With Malta 133. No, easy 28 Bravo, route direct to Kidley for a Kidley 1 Golf arrival.
Kidley 1 Golf arrival, direct to Kidley.
Thank you. Lufthansa 4 Romeo Kilo, route direct to Biggin, Bravo India Golf, and then Kilo Oscar Kilo.
So redirect Bravo to Golf, F060.
Lift down to 27 Lima, direct Lambourne, Lee Mountain Mike.
Number 1, number 21.
Beaver 262, turn right, setting 290 degrees. KLM 7 Golf, hello, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, KLM 7 Golf.
Ataro 210, descend flight level 250, level Logan.
Descend to flight level 250, level Logan, Ataro.
Beaver 3 Alpha, speed to London 119780.
Full speed to London 119.
With Malta 133, if you're with me, descend flight level 150.
Station flight 150, with Malta 133.
London, Channel 970.
Heading 170 degrees.
Can't get a word.
Fly heading 170 degrees, with Malta 133.
VMAX 60 X-ray whiskey, heading 155. Okay, if you're at Birmingham, push the start approved. Brake, VMAX 60 X-ray whiskey, heading 155.
Heading 158, yes.
Tomjet 910, runway 15, cleared takeoff, wind 150 at 10.
Please take up runway 15.
VMAX 60 X-ray whiskey, contact London 119780.
119780.
Thank you. Speedbird 8 Delta Sierra, descent flight level 150, level Kidley.
Descent flight level 150, confirm level Kidley.
Sorry, by stop it. Brake. Postman 5285 London. Hello, 310.
London flight level 317.
Yeah, so that should help you there, mate.
Lufthansa 27 Lima, speed 2, well, flight minimum clean speed. 27 Lima, thank you. Report that to London 119780.
Oh yeah, so that's basically like if you have the failures or pulse, it's something to follow. So.
KLM 7 Golf, descent to level 160.
At level 160, KLM 7 Golf.
Easy 86 Bravo Yankee, descend flight level 300.
Descend level 300, speed 86 Bravo Yankee.
Chanix 97 Juliet, climb 380.
Climbing 380, Channel 970.
With Malta 133, route direct to Bravo November.
Direct Bravo November, with Malta 133.
133, contact London 119.780.
London 119780, with Malta 133, bye.
Bye, the 323, turn right, setting 180 degrees.
Oh, apologies guys, I
Thank
didn't
you,
realise
the
my
86
camera's
Bravo
gone off.
Yankee, contact
Must have clicked on the
London
wrong button.
129.430.
There we go.
129.430, thanks very much, easy, Bravo Yankee, bye.
Bye bye, Wisco 317, contact London 134.125.
134.125.
Martinez 9013, descend flight level 230.
Thank you, Station Manager.
9013, monitor Unicom 1228, bye.
Unicom 12, Martin Air, 9013, bye.
KLM 7 Golf, report speed to London 119780.
11978, KLM 7 Golf.
Postman 5285, redirect to Redspur.
Redspur, Volkswagen 5285.
I know who needs to check in, just stand by. Postman 946, climb flight level 410.
Final 410,
Oh, sorry. I thought you said.
946.
I thought you said QRH. Sorry. QNH is very different from me. So QNH is regarding to this piece here.
Thank you. Just stand by. 9 Golf Yankee, monitor Unicom.
So when you, if you're on VATSIM, if you ever look at the ATIS, it'll always give you a QNH number. Or another option to do that is to head down to the MCDU menu, head to the ATSU menu, AOC, and if you just request a weather, to say for example West.
Easy Bravo ready for descent to 150.
And pop that in. Go to receive messages.
150 Kidley.
No, I'll then give you a QNH of 1,000. So that's what that Q represents, that's the QNH. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. Sometimes they'll just tell you as well.
220 knots if you can, descend flight level 150.
We're not going to be cruise level for very long.
Monitor Unicom 1228. Shuttle to Vector, Unicom 1228.
Unicom 1228, Charlie, make 15.
Thank you, Ryanair 45 out flight, London, hello, it's a Logan to hotel arrival, speed 250 knots.
Ryanair 45 hello, speed 250, Logan to hotel, correct.
It's to do with the, so basically, the QNH represents your altitude, so it represents the pressure above sea level.
97 Juliet, Unicom 1228.
Okay, 1228, Channel South and Reply.
Ryanair. Channel 2 Yankee uniform.
Hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. What? Yawn. Yeah, I don't know what I did with the camera there. Excuse me, yawning. Yeah, so flight seems okay, it's not lagging or anything, so probably an issue, something else. So I think the weather's pretty rubbish for Edinburgh, to be fair. Let's have a look. So wind 120 at 9, few clouds, 2,200, showers and rain. So we'll see how we go. One thing we do need to calculate is our landing performance as well. And our landing weight is 61.4. There we go, automate medium for landing. Obviously it's a bigger aircraft, so it takes a bit more stopping. No, so you'll hand fly initially, and then after a little bit of time, excuse me for yawning, yeah, once you've sort of done the first initial bits of the go around, then yeah, you can just go back to autopilot and it should follow the go around process. It should. I'm not saying it always does, but most of the time it does. So. So it's not bad really, it only took us about 8 minutes to taxi. It's pretty good. It should do, yeah, you should be able to. Well, I'm not going to demonstrate on this video unless something goes wrong, but yeah, you should be able to. Once you select Toga, but there's two things you need to do a go around. So you need to go to Toga and raise the flaps one setting, and then puts it in the go around flap setting, and then you basically retract the flaps as necessary in J2 autopilot. Obviously, put the landing gear back up, and then go from there really. So generally speaking, if it's ACC online, you will get headings and altitudes from them. If not, it's just a judgment call really. Basically, get back on the same level as the approach. It's probably the easiest way to do it. So we're pretty much overhead Manchester at the minute. Right. I quite enjoy flying the 321. I wouldn't say I'm the best at landing it yet, but we're getting better slowly but surely. Let's have a look to see what this gaming chair is that we've got. Try and find it now. Oh well. Oh, cool. That looks pretty cool. That'll be alright, that will. We're flying to Edinburgh, buddy. Yeah, we've got about another half an hour before we're on the ground. Cheers for the coins, Finish user. So if you're still watching. I don't know what part of the world I'm in. I don't know necessarily what part of the world we're in, but I just know roughly where some of the waypoints are. That's just from being on flights in for years and years. So Pole Hill, which is the POL option, is so you can see Manchester should be just in front of us, yeah, just off to the left block. But yeah, Pole Hill is one of the waypoints for Manchester. So that's how I know. It's just from spending too much time on here, really. Should be an aircraft down. There's an aircraft just down here, look. DC-10 or something along those lines. No delay code required. So we're going to have to start this on clearly, like, so input's the first place. I think it's 260 is input. And then it's flight level 70 at Tartan. So it's so yeah, 260 at input. We can always start a little bit earlier if not. I do prefer these shorter little hops to be fair. Makes things a lot easier. Ooh, yeah. So I think we'll start to descend a bit earlier, and we're already at 60 miles really, so. Descent 260. I don't think. Oh, so we've got Edinburgh Tower online now. Well, technically in Manchester's. Oh, it's because we're above it, that's why. Maybe we'll be out of it by the time we get there. So hopefully the weather's not too bad. One thing we can do actually for is request the latest ATIS, not the weather. That's definitely another option. Oh, no ATIS available. What was that one? I swear Edinburgh's online. Oh, Edinburgh's not online. It's a bit of a nightmare. Okay. Could have sworn I saw Edinburgh online a minute ago, but there we go. Right, Echo Golf, Papa Hotel. Weather data, so 16:20. So let me just write the weather down here. So winds 190 at 6 knots, varying between 150 and 220. Calico, no, so there's no major change there. QNH 1000. QNH 1000, 900 degrees Celsius, wind was 190 at 6. Now I'll have a look at the minimums. So the minimums is 106. Radio. There we go. So we should get a nice sunset to be fair on the way down. Hopefully it won't be dark. So hopefully we shouldn't need to hold at Tartan, but we'll see how things go. We may need to. Depends on what altitude and stuff we're at. My bad, just playing with the rudders. Then I'll give it saves the other one manage. It can after a while though. So the initial phase it can't, but after you've, like I say, after you've got configured and it's basically flying again. The autopilot itself can't do a go around. It won't know what to do with it, but the actual software should be able to, it tells you where to go and you can route direct back onto it 100%, because you'll see in a minute. So it shows this route in a minute, but after we've landed there'll be a manual piece here, look, and it has a blue line after it. And basically, because the go around is just 3,000 feet straight ahead, that blue line represents the go around. If that makes sense. But it won't be blue if you actually action it, it'll go green. It's the Phoenix 321, buddy. Yeah, so you'll have to turn around yourself. Definitely. Yeah, it's not the Neo or anything. It's just the CEO. So obviously we don't have the Neo available yet, but yeah. So the livery pack isn't native though. That's an add-on. Well, it's not an add-on. It's just downloaded from Black Cintio. You can get a Jet2 A321, but it's one of the hired versions. You know, it has written on it. It's just white with Jet2 A321 on it. So I do use aluminium profiles for some things. So for example, obviously the stand, I'm trying to think what it's made from. It's not aluminium, I know that much. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's some form of steel. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's not aluminium, because they're pretty solid, to be fair. It's some form of alloy anyway that the actual seat and everything's made out of. It's from Next Level Racing, if you want to have a look. But I do use some smaller aluminium profiles like the MCDs attached to that. I haven't got any attached to this, but probably going forward we will need some more aluminium track, but it works really well, to be fair. It's quite handy to do because you can slide it up and down the track if you want. Yeah, so basically you need to, so after you'll make sort of either a left or right turn and then sort of just head back, and then program the one of the last waypoints for the ILS or something along them lines. Cheers, AZ24. 20,000 feet. So we've got a company message. Chances are this message is going to be our stand assignment, which it is. So provisionally been assigned stand number 11. So VATSIM does this automatically now. So I think we are going to have to hold, to be fair. But try and slow ourselves down a touch as well. So what we'll do then, we'll probably hold at tarting because we're going to need a bit of time really. So I'll show you how to program a hold in. So just go back a second. You click on tartan, and we'll click on hold, and then it wants the inbound course, which is 015. And let's say left turn, and it will be that. So we need to get ourselves down to at least 14,000 initially, but no lower than 70. So we'll probably just do one circuit, and that should be enough to get us down on the ground. It's a shame it's come offline really, but I'm going to start slowing ourselves down now nicely. 230 knots is the published speed. Good traffic, Channel X97 Juliet in the hold at Tartan, reducing to flight level 70. Yeah, no, it's probably. No, so we're going to have to just do one circuit. I think there's another aircraft behind us as well, so Apart from the traffic's not showing now. Navigraph does it sometimes, it doesn't always show the traffic, but... So
traffic number 81, Echo Mike Gatwick Edinburgh, taxi for Geo Ramsay Alpha.
So he's taxiing to Stone. So if fuel's below 3 tons, we can expect that really. We'll get the cabin secure in a second. So we're selecting automatic medium for landing. So we'll do this one hold pattern, and we'll exit the hold shortly after. Head up traffic channel 970 Juliet in the hold at Tartan, flight level 140, descending flight level 70. Get some nice views around there anyway. Nice view of the sunset.
Edinburgh traffic, Golf Delta Delta and Golf Alpha Hotel is crossing over the Sydney threshold north to south.
So it's a shame when Edinburgh's not come online really. There we go. So we're going to exit the hold at this point.
Edinburgh traffic is rendered 6503 taxi.
Once we've
via Golf Mike Alpha Delta.
this is now in a pattern to exit the hold.
Thank you very much. 57 Quebec Hotel, pushing back to plan. Edinburgh traffic.
Beautiful views tonight though. Beautiful, beautiful.
Edinburgh traffic, very much 57 Quebec Hotel, cancelling, push back. Edinburgh traffic.
So there is one aircraft I think in front of us.
Traffic, we've actually expected Foxtrot taxi with Delta 1 by Foxtrot and Alpha. Heading traffic.
So that's a beat landing last one.
Edinburgh traffic from Jet 910, taxiing stand 1 Alpha by Alpha and Echo. Edinburgh traffic.
And over traffic channel signs don't do that except exiting the hold at Tartan and flying for runway 24.
Get the traffic easy fine Mike from pushing back from gate 4 safely north on Echo.
Traffic, Golf Delta Delta and Golf Alpha Hotel Southside. Golf Delta Delta and Golf Alpha Hotel is routing hill and exit the zone.
Standard pressure 1000.
Gatwick crew, 10 minutes to landing.
So we've got another aircraft ahead of us. It's about 8 miles or so. Flaps 1. So it's because it's after the minimum point there. So the minimums you either reject or continue at that point. So approach checklist spur of 1000, seatbelt on minimums of 105 radio, engine modes conductor norm or rate medium.
Barrel traffic, bit to that runway.
Head over traffic, Channel 97 Juliet, reducing speed at 200 knots to allow for separation. Turn on to base 24.
Head over traffic, Golf Delta Delta and Golf Alpha Hotels are exiting zone and select.
Head over traffic, Ryanair 176 pushing back from gate 8, facing east.
Yeah, basically. You can still go around after that point, it's not an issue. But effectively, yeah. So we're in flaps 1 at the moment. Channel 97 reduced speed 180 knots.
44 ILSS translate, it is at least turn right 24.
Did you check flaps 2? Approached armed AP1, AP2.
At red is Scandinavian, but how many miles on plan are you?
Edinburgh, traffic quickly hit runway 24.
Sorry, what was the final? 7 miles.
clock start. $160. Edinburgh traffic channel expansion due to establish ILS 24 currently 15 track miles using 160 less till 4.
Traffic back 718 for taxi go live.
Is the airport.
Edward has to Chanex, and we're going to try and squeeze ourselves in after the scan change plans.
Big firm, reducing to 160 and we're currently 10 miles. Chanex nice to do that. So he's going to try and jump out in front of us. I'm just waiting for the other aircraft to vacate. Once he's vacated, then we should be good to land.
$2,500.
Get out.
Edward traffic, Renault 3503.
Renault approach speed.
Behind the red traffic.
Good jet plus 3. And flaps 4. He's just landed by the look of things. Channel 900 reducing to minimum approach speed. Currently 6 miles.
Scandinavia 644 vacated runway.
Landing shot, let's go around altitude 3,000 feet, cabin ready, eco memory, landing, no blue, manual flight. .26 knot wind. It looks like he's rolling.
Edinburgh traffic, 140, 10 miles from 24 Edinburgh traffic.
Renault 3503, clear 24.
How do we try it? Channel slides into it, short corners, runway 24. He's departed, so we're good.
Traffic, right at 56. Single pop-up setting up to
Checked.
100 above. Minimum
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30,
Traffic in
20. Retard. Retard.
Ground spoilers.
You really nailed the flare.
Reverse green, brake, medium, manual braking.
Neighbour traffic speed 32 to neighbour traffic.
Traffic for 56, Lima Papa established on localized 246
Head of a traffic, Channel 970 vacated at Bravo. After landing radar predictive wind shear systems off. Taxi lights.
Neighbour traffic speed 14 establishment.
Oh dear, that's not good. Still getting used to these rudders. Right, there we go. So, AP start.
Please hold their hand. Remember, as the saying goes, mind the gap. Our friendly customer helpers are all ready and waiting to help you. You can't miss them as they're wearing our famous red uniform. And of course, a big welcoming smile.
Traffic Friday 5
From everyone at Jet2 holidays, we can't wait to see you again soon. And we hope you all have a lovely
No traffic, Emax Houston, Victor Foxtrot, Airborne, running 24, climbing across North Charlie Roger.
Head over traffic, Channel 97 Juliet, taxi in to standard 11 by Alpha Echo and Foxtrot. Or not. So which way is he coming?
Neighbour traffic speed 134 on Marshall. Neighbour traffic.
Head over track, Channel 97 change of plan along Alpha Foxtrot and Son of Run. Now it's grounds online there, 1412182. Let's just come to a stop here a minute.
Neighbour traffic speed 145. Neighbour traffic.
Traffic, Channel 97 Juliet.
Channel 97 Juliet, Edinburgh ground, good afternoon, taxi is found 1, straight ahead Alpha, right on Foxtrot.
Stand 1-1, straight ahead Alpha, right on Foxtrot, Channel 97 Juliet.
Alpaca 718, nothing further unfortunately, advisory 122.8, bye bye.
Alright,
if you have a look in the bottom of YouTube, it's on there, buddy. It wasn't a too bad landing. It went my best, but it'll take us a little while to get used to these rudders. They feel so different, and they're so much wider apart than the others as well. Massive difference. So AP's available. So we're taxiing this right basically, and then on stand 11, which is pretty much straight in front of us. Oh dear, not very used to this slowing down malarkey.
Quebec Hotel ready for taxi.
Max 57 Quebec Hotel, roger, taxi and hold short of Echo 1 for now.
Taxi hold short of Echo 1, Blue Max 57 Quebec Hotel.
Parking brake set. Engine master 1 and 2.
Check a record, please.
Ground, Ryanair 56 Lima Papa, I'm with you on Alpha.
Ryanair 56 Lima Papa, Edinburgh ground, good evening. Taxi hold short of Alpha 12.
So parking check, this parking set. Engines off, wing lights off, and fuel pumps off. Parking check is complete.
Blue Max 57 Quebec Hotel, continue.
So guys, thank you very much for joining us. We've
Alpha
had
and
an
Delta,
enjoyable journey. We'll have a good look at our
Delta
landing rate. Which was, bear with me 2 seconds.
Taxi to holding point Delta 1.
Yeah, it's touchdown rate of 209, so a bit harder than sometimes, but not too bad. I'll take it. Why do you need the AP after you landing? Because if you turn the engines off without the AP on, you'll just lose power to everything. So it's just as a bit of an interim between turning the engines off and connecting the external power.
Ground, good afternoon, taxi on board of Alpha 12.
Yeah,
now
so
you can expect
thanks so much for joining us. Speak to you again soon. Bye for now.